Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Tunisia have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too
good chance here! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
3 minutes is...
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu makes the interception. Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Seedorf. Aubameyang. Oh, now he can run away with it. Big chance! He'll try from distance! Villarreal with the corner, they're first. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Just about within shooting range. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And Messi! That pass has been well into... Here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Villarreal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now he's got space here. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, he's having a go! And that's another fine save. It's their second corner of the game. Messi's cross. Tries to get it clear. That's rather hopeful. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's anyone's ball now. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe, Ronaldinho, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Schneider. Nedved. This is a promising build-up. Aubameyang. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Brilliant save from Buffon! No way through, so back it comes. James Rodriguez. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Good purposeful running this. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is having a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Showing good feet. That is... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Modric. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This looks promising. Messi! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's rising! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has not gone well. And he's gone backward here.
Has been indicated.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bonucci. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
During the match at all times.
Villarreal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 11, Ronaldinho.
So the action resumes.
Him is number 6,
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Marcelo. Zambrota. Nedved. And it's Schneider. Marcelo. Lovely pass. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Baresi clears without hesitation. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. All the way back. Schneider. And the through ball. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Modric. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. That's good running with the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make it.
Oh, he's Ando Barian! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Yamal. Cross. Oh, good. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Tunisia may be down, but not out just yet. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mateus. Good take, and is he in? Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. And it's James Rodriguez. And it's made its way to him. He's looking wide. James was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe. Pull it. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
James Rodriguez. And Mateus. Yamal looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu gives no quarter whatsoever. Shot chance! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
Well, they're just...
Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! A finish right from the top draw.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's put paid to the danger. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had...
Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Villarreal, palpably strong, and he's decided to go for it. And it's with the keeper. And that is a little undercooked.
Added minutes have
He
been
is through
indicated.
here. Chance, surely! It goes to show he is human after all. Koeman. Maldini. Looking for the run. Threads one in. Real chance! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And a chance!